Hey Chance, it's Auntie. How are you? Mwah. I love you so much. All right, this next book is called Lost in La La Land. Okay, it's beautiful. And there's these two men, okay, and they're in a boat, and the boat is kept together with bandages and tape. And this guy's got a squirrel in his hat. And I asked someone to make you the characters from the boat, okay? And she even put the Band-Aid on there. Is that not magical? These are one of a kind, okay? One of a kind. I asked her to make these specifically for you. No one else on the whole universe has these, okay? This is just for you from Auntie, all right? I love you so much. I hope that you enjoy my little story time with you. And here is Mermaid. She's one of a kind. She's very unique. She's very rainbowic, and I hope that you love her. I think she kind of looks like Auntie. Mwah! I love you so much. I love you so much. So let's get into this story. Lost in La La Land by Melanie Vogel. And I actually met Melanie Vogel. She is wonderful. And she signed it for you. It says, Chance Ironside. Be silly, have fun. Always. Never stop being a silly goose. And always have fun. And there is the mermaid, and she's reading this book. The mermaid that looks like Auntie. Sir Tibbs McFigley and Professor Peeringblue. What names? But if you're going to have an adventure, you want it to have a magical name in it. Professor Peeringblue sailed upon the ocean in a paper canoe. Well, that explains why it needs tape and bandages. A paper canoe. Of all the things, how peculiar. So they sailed upon the ocean in a paper canoe in search of mermaids and other sea sprites. They sailed half the day and into the night. I wonder if they will find what it is that they are looking for on this great adventure. I certainly have. Both of them being not all that wise, thought the expedition a daring enterprise. Perhaps it is, especially going on the ocean in a paper canoe. Curious. In their haste, they forgot to pack food and a map. They soon lost their way. What a giant mishap. Always make sure you have your food. And that little squirrel in his hat's not going to get them very far. You need at least 15 squirrels for a snack. When a fish bit the bottom of the canoe, sprang a leak. Well, of course it did. That fish has braces and very sharp teeth. Whatever will happen? The future for the sailors was looking quite bleak. Oh no, oh no. The paper canoe now has a leak. Oh no, what will they do? What will they do? The future for the sailors was looking quite bleak. Yeah, it really does. Just when the two started giving up hope, the boat found its way to an island remote. Quite curious. The boat found an island It must be a magical boat then. Right there in invisible ink in the sand, the name of that island was called La La Land. That must be a magical island. Look, right here. Can you see it? It's in the invisible ink. La La Land. And guess what? The mermaid. The mermaid's there. Auntie! Auntie saved the day! What a magical auntie. Where milk, chocolate animals, and people made of bread sang carols, cartwheeled, and talked out of their heads. Oh, you gotta see this. Oh my goodness. Look at that chocolate bunny. Ooh. Oh my goodness. And the clouds, they're all swirly, twirly. Oh my goodness. This is a magical place. They wore shoes on their hands and socks on their faces, convinced that those places were just the right spaces. What? And look at the little squirrel that fits in the hat. He has grown. He's like 100 million feet tall. And there's bread. And look at them. They got the socks on their face. If they're my socks, they might die of disgusting smells. Oh my goodness. How about your socks, Chance? Do your socks stink? My socks stink. And when they got hungry and needed a bite, they chewed on each other. And that was all right. Under no circumstances should you ever let your friends chew on you, okay? It is never okay to chew on your friends, no matter how hungry you are, okay? And if you are going to chew on your friends, bring some A1 sauce, because I understand that human flesh is quite untasteful. You're not going to believe this. They sang jingle bells as they cartwheeled along and lectured on squid as the theme for a song. And the fact that there's only 10 days in a week, and how to build igloos from octopus teeth. Oh, good Lord, look at they are taking the octopus's teeth and they are making igloos out of it. And the guy wearing a sock is singing Jingle Bells. Oh, that poor octopus. I wonder if his teeth will grow back. What a conundrum. What a strange place this La La Land is. Said the stately Sir Tibbs to Professor Perringblue, I think I shall join them and talk silly talk too. But the animals melted in the heat of the day, and the bread people panicked, and all swam away. Uh-oh, the magic is wearing off. I wonder what is happening. What is happening indeed? Now poor Sir Tibbs and Perringblue sat all alone on the island of Lala. They now called their home. And they cried and they boo-hooed such a terrible sound. They stomped and they dropped and they rolled on the ground like two silly gooses. Whatever is happening here? Perhaps they should have worn hats to protect them from the sun. They found that the dill pickle was the grass on the land, and the stuff that you scraped off burnt toast was the sand. So they decided that this is the place they should stay. It was where they belonged, and they're still there today. Interesting. Interesting. The end. That is the end of it. That is the end of the very strange, very peculiar adventure. I'm not entirely sure what's happening here, but I think that maybe the mermaid might have been a siren, and she might have tricked them. I also think that they should have wore better hats and brought more water with them. But the moral of the story, as I see it, is if you're going on an adventure, take the time to plan, make sure you bring your maps, and make sure that your mother knows where you're going. All right? All right. I love you very much. I hope you enjoyed our story, and I hope that you love your little characters as much as I love them. They turned out amazing. And the people that made them are just amazing. She is absolutely amazing. And I hope that you love them. I hope that you remember me. And I hope that we get to see each other soon. Mwah! I love you so much.